Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're reading for October 26th, 27th, 28th, and 29th, Monday through Thursday, for my Libras. Hello, my Libras. How are you? Now, you know that when I'm doing my week reading, I use my Radley Valentine decks. I use Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused both decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. Cards are kind of, no, okay. I open myself up to higher power, whatever the message is. My job is just to deliver it to whoever might need to hear it. Anyway, let's go on. Three cards, face down. Middle one is reversed. That has stronger energy. I also want to talk to you about the 27th, which is Tuesday, my time, at 9:34 p.m. Now, we all know that Mercury is retrograde, and it's in Scorpio. And if you don't know that, go watch my Scorpio overview. But it's in Scorpio. Now, at 9:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it transitions into Libra, okay? So what is that going to mean? Well, you have to also now understand that 7 minutes later, and remember, 7 has a divine umbrella energy, Venus, which is direct, goes into Libra, okay? Venus, you and Venus, like that. So that's all good. So is that going to take Libra and stabilize and give the warm fuzzies to Libra? It could. But remember, Venus, goddess of love, has a little bit of a jealous streak and can be a little bit on the kind of like a little cruel. Anyway, did I say that? Sorry, Venus, but yes, could be a little bit that too. So Libra, when we just finished, I talked about having that instability, especially in October. Not quite sure. I am not quite sure if this is going to be a yay or a nay type of energy when Mercury retrogrades into Libra. Not quite sure. It will be something, though, that is needed. I am looking at this as emotional justice. So let's see, though. So that's a little, let's see, though, what does Libra have going on for your week, okay? Here we go. First card, the Queen of Michael. Michael is your energy. It's also Aquarius and Gemini thought processes. Now, it's strategic planning. You could be hearing news, but this is you thinking things out. Now, I'm feeling a coldness with this queen. Okay, now I don't always feel that. Queens have, remember I've talked about how the court cards have an underlying energy. Well, the underlying energy for the queen is water, so there's an emotional, but Michael is the air energy. I'm feeling kind of like the air has turned cold. I'm feeling like there's ice cubes underneath the air. I'm feeling like the queen is going to be kind of brutal. It's like, and so maybe, I don't know if this is going to be with Mercury retrograde. I don't know, but I'm feeling for you that this week it's going to be like you're just going to be stepping back, and there's just this sharpness. There's just this, it's like, remember I talk about that new moon in Libra that I said that's like the knife. It's like laser. It's like a laser. It's like my Libras, you could be pointing lasers out of your eyes, okay? It's not that it's not needed. It's not that it's not needed. Sometimes many times over, it is needed. And this is that week where it's kind of like you're just like looking at things and slicing and dicing, and I just feel this total, I don't know, is it a detachment? And it's not a detachment. It's just, it's like when you're going through something that a box of memories, and you're like, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it, don't need it. oh, might need it, don't need it type of thing. That's what I'm feeling this week for you. Anyway, the Queen of Michael is brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do, the benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. And that might be the coldness that I'm feeling. Maybe the relationship, remember, relationships could be your job, work, career, could be personal, intimate, interpersonal. It could be family or home. Maybe if this is your career and you're looking at this and you're like, no, I have put my career too much on the back burner. I need to focus on this, and you will have to wait a little bit. Now have a discussion about that though, okay? Okay. Next card, this one is reversed. The Page of Raphael. Now, this is water energy. And this has, again, pages have the underlying energy of earth. Earth is your work or solid. But there's also an emotional energy with this too. Maybe you're starting a job and you just have to tell your family or friends or whoever it is that has put a lot of demands on you that you cannot meet their demands anymore because your focus now is on this job. So there's this kind of a little bit of a war going on for you. The thing is though, my Libras, if this is a job, and I'm just giving this as an example for what these energies are like, this is what you want to focus on. This is where you want to put your emotional energy in. Okay? Pages, I love pages because pages will try anything. Anyway, so the Page of Raphael is gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. So whatever this direction is that you want is something that creates optimism in you. It creates positive, and you see potential with this. And that's why you have to be, that's why I think this coldness, that's why it's kind of like, this hurts. I don't like to have people upset, but I need to focus on this, okay? A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, and remember to, Mercury retrograde, my Libras, you tend to get the people coming back, if anything, I mean, they might even come into your life and you go, oh, I thought that person was dead, no, surprise, my Libras. Anyway, great intuitive insights, which is really, really, really going to increase for a lot of people as soon as especially that full moon, October 31st. Veil is thinning, so so pay attention to that. Pay attention to that too. Last card here, the 10 of Raphael. So tens, again, Raphael, same energy, tens are transitioning. Actually, with whatever this is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're cutting out of your life or letting stay in your life, whatever this is that you're working towards, it actually does create more balance for you. It actually does create something that is that makes you feel safer. It does make you feel more secure also. Okay? There is a sense of security with what you're doing. It was hard though. It was really hard for you, because you don't like to do that. But it was needed, and it creates a better space, a better place for you. Okay. So, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. And sometimes my Libras, maybe this will create a better balance, because sometimes, I feel like your side of the scale has been weighted. I feel like you had a little bit too much on your side. So anyway, let's go on. We're going to cut. Last card, the Knight of Water. Okay, so there's an emotional energy here. Remember, you had the 10, the Page, and now you have the Knight. Knights also have a little bit of a fire energy underlying, okay? So there is some passion with this. But it's like once you make the decision, it's actually a healthy decision. It's a healthy decision for you, and even if the people around you don't like it, it's actually one of the healthier decisions, because it puts and I don't know if it's because of everything that's happened, but things have been, and again, Libra was not necessarily a balanced energy sign, but this will help to create a better balance for you. And once you figure that out, my Libras, you go for it. Anyway, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions. An invitation to a social event. Again, that balance comes out. So it's like it's a need to balance, and again, I feel like, you might feel it's cold, you might feel it's harsh, but you go for it anyway because it's like, if you see somebody doing something that's unhealthy, especially if you care for them, you sometimes have to have that hard talk. Okay? So that's kind of what this is. And sometimes you have to, what do they call it? Tough love. Sometimes you need tough love to create balance. Anyway, my Libras, if you enjoy my readings, remember the button. Like, share, subscribe, and believe it or not, it does help. So thank you. As always, my Libras, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.